This is a brand new building, reutilizing the existing structure and nothing else. Everything else has been replaced.
A building like this, we start right at the baseline. So based on our assessment, we have to find out how much did this building consume before Carlos came in here and bought it. So we start looking at past utility bills. So we look at what kind of mechanics are in here. What were they running before? What was efficient? What was inefficient? His building, from the baseline consumption we first started, consumed 70% less total utility consumption than what they first had when they started. You can see with Carlos, he absolutely gutted everything. He went right down to the bone.
The only thing that was left here was the structure, really. So Joe, would you agree that from a plumbing point of view, this is like a brand new building?
As good as any new building being built now, plumbing wise, everything is up to code. All new water lines, new drains for the kitchens everywhere. The water lines, they're all completing copper type L all the way to the last floor. New fixtures, new faucets.
And that from an investment point of view is extremely important.
He's doing his best to really take advantage of these rebate programs to help out his tenants by reducing their actual expenditures so that there's a market rent, they have to charge it, but he's doing his best to actually be a little bit more green, a little bit more eco-friendly, which everybody's happy about in the end.
This is the new circuit breakers, and these are all brand new wires. This demonstrates that this is really a brand new building.
On the actual driveway, he put the heated driveway out there just so there's no ice spilling. He actually cares about his tenants, and you can actually see that by what he's put in to make everything safer and a better place. I think what Carlos is doing as a builder is ingenious. He's got individual boilers for each of these different suites. They're in control. It's about properly sizing the equipment to the building. The stuff that was built before, a lot of the reliance was on electricity. As you saw back in the 70s, electricity was cheap. Now we have an inverse relationship. Gas is cheaper. Now that they actually have at their disposal a programmable thermostat they can use, they can keep their utilities down, they have the means to do it with the LED lights which are installed everywhere. Then they have the means to control themselves, control their way of living, and to try and hedge as much as they can against this inflation that we have with utility expenditures.
We're keeping the building, we're not selling the building. And we're also going to be doing the property management. So from our point of view, it has to be done right the first time. Otherwise, we'll be living with the problems. As far as construction is concerned, we're putting a 5-year warranty on this, just like we put on a new home.
The ceramics, the glass tile in the background, and this flooring, nobody's done this yet.
It's a win-win-win. It's a win for the tenant. They're going to have much lower utility costs. It's a win for us as owners of the building because we're going to have much lower expenses. And the biggest one here, really, it's the one you can quantify, is really for the planet.
That's what they say, right? Triple bottom line, people, planets, profit. And you've hit all three of them.
Exactly.
PCM, the way it should be done.